Hey, it's Whitney with the Flourish Right Now podcast. Today is day 18. So today was actually a bit of it wasn't a lazy day, but I literally about an hour ago remembered that I needed to declutter some items. And one of the things that I know I need to declutter is paper. Not to mention yesterday, after I did my podcast, I went and watched like a few YouTube videos of people who decluttered their lives or their rooms, or just for whatever reason they did a huge decluttering, so they could travel, things like that. And a lot of them were doing the Marie Kondo method. And for those of you who are not familiar with her method, she has 5 categories. And anyways, I remember listening to one of the ladies who decided to do paper one day. And anyways, as I was listening through the episodes and stuff, I just realized that, maybe that is something I should try after this decluttering challenge, is to try the Marie Kondo method, because even after I'm done, I feel like there's so much that I want to declutter. I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm in a new stage of life. I feel like I'm going to this new or this higher place, this higher version of myself. And it is asking me and yearning for me to release things, and not only just release things, but to release certain patterns and certain ways of doing things. Like, it makes no sense to get rid of this stuff and then to continue with the patterns in which I have accumulated or held on to things to begin with. And so, anyways, I thought when I was listening to not the podcast, but when I was watching the YouTube videos, I just thought the method seemed really neat. And I was just really interested and impressed by the way people were really dealing with their root habits, and also with the way that they were giving themselves freedom from the things that they had accumulated or held on to. So I say all that to say that when I realized that I needed to go ahead and declutter something, like, I already knew it was going to be paper. And I wrote it down. I decluttered 31 pieces of paper today. However, that was just from the side of the little stand that is next to my bed. That's it. And I have a few planners and a few notebooks right in that stand. So that's why I was able to get like 31 pieces of paper. But I literally did not go through the notebooks. I just went through one planner, I guess like maybe two planners, and a folder. And then there were some loose papers that were actually in there. And that's where all that came from. So, yeah, I did paper. I did the nightstand beside my bed, and I specifically only look for paper. But I have so many paper. There'll be more paper. There'll be more podcasts regarding paper. But anyways, yes, day 18, I was able to get rid of 31 pieces of paper. And I haven't done 31 items, but 31 items isn't on the list. It's actually 1 through 30. So, because I got rid of 31 items, I'm going to just go ahead and let that be the amount of items for the next highest number that I have to complete. And that number was 23. So for day 18, I'm supposed to declutter. Well, for day 18, the highest number that I had left to declutter was 23 items. So these are my 23 plus items. I hope this is not confusing. I'll make sure I put this in the title. But day 18, 23 plus items. But total altogether, I had 31 pieces of paper. So I'm very proud of being able to get those pieces of paper. Um, Decluttered. And yeah, I feel really good. And I just want to say that I am I've had some days where I've felt like stuck, or some days I felt like stuck, or like, oh my goodness, what am I going to declutter? Even though I have a lot of things that I need to declutter, there have been days where nothing that I have been able to truly just see, like a quick look, that I've been able to declutter. But I'm telling you, when I just take the time and, just look a little harder, or look, open up a couple drawers, or open up a closet, or move around some items, I began to see things that I haven't touched or used in years, or that has holes or don't serve me anymore, or that I've read and I'm not gonna read again. So these things just come up, and you find them. But I have had days where I have been stuck. But overall, I just want to say that I'm so grateful for this process. I'm truly enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to, like, I'm just really looking forward to the next day, and I'm looking forward to the change that I'm making each day. Like, even today, when I released these 31 items, I feel lighter. Like, I feel like that in itself is a change. Like, I'm changing on a daily basis. So I don't want to hold you too long. I know I'm doing a lot of talking and rambling, but that's day 18 in the books. And like I said, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. And I feel like I'm learning so much. I feel like I'm truly learning and growing in this process. And I'm very grateful. And I just want to thank all of you for listening in. And if you are also on your decluttering journey, I wish you the best. Just get started. Start where you can, do what you can.